Hello everyone again. I thought today we'll talk about forges or hearths. All they're really used for is to heat up steel so they're malleable so you can use it. Kind of simple, that's it. It can be used for hardening and tempering and things like that, but that's for making tools and knives and all that lovely stuff. But there's three types that I know of. There's gas forge, which is brilliant for production work. You can temperature control them, you can do forge welding, all that lovely stuff. But gas at the moment, cost of living, quite expensive. So I tend to go towards a coke forge. This is my coke forge. Now, big enough for what I need. It's got a nice little Bosch tank on the back to cool down the airflow pipe down at the bottom. It's got a nice, it's coke. It's coke. That's all it is. It's coal essentially, but coke, it gets to a higher temperature so you can work steel. Gas forges are brilliant. Well, I'm not saying they're not. I have used one in the past while visiting another blacksmith. They are fun. You don't get the impurities of using a coke forge. However, coke forges, I like them. Bit of a traditionalist like that, and the fuel's cheaper, so why not? There is problems with using it, the fumes and things like that. Make sure you got a good chimney. My chimney, I made it out of a barrel because that's all I had at the time, and I needed the hood very quickly. It's got a nice chimney going up through the top, which goes about 3 meters through the roof. So that's enough to get rid of anything as long as there's an airflow, which I have because I got a massive door. You can burn your steel in it. It's not temperature controlled or anything like that. If you put your steel in and you leave it in, it's going to burn and melt and it's gone. So if you've been working on something all day long, you'll have to start again. But good practice. So I've covered gas, coke, and there is induction forges. Now they're electric, I believe, and you need a water supply as far as I'm aware, but I'm not too sure. They are ridiculously expensive. 5k upwards, I think, last time I checked. If anybody wants to give me one to try, I'm game. They do heat steel ridiculously well as long as you can get in the little coils. There's so many blacksmiths out there that have them. I'd like one just to try it out, or borrow one, or visit someone who's got one if you've got one. I'd love to visit you and have a play. But I prefer coke forges because I can temperature control it in a sense. Small fire for small work, big fire for huge work. I like coke. It's just the way it is. Gas forges is too expensive for myself at the moment, and induction forges in my dreams. So yeah, forges. You don't really need a big massive thing like this. You can do with a little tiny one. The side blast ones like mine. There's bottom blast ones from like in America. You can make one in your back garden. You can dig a hole in the ground, and as long as you've got an airflow pipe going in the back, like a hairdryer with the element taken out, you've got a forge. Again, don't set yourself on fire or anything around, but you can make a forge pretty much out of anything. I got this one and I made it back when I was in college. I think it was about 17, 18 years ago. Me and my tutor made it, and it's fully detachable, but it's heavy, so I don't really want to move it. So yeah, I use that one, and I still use it to this day because it serves my purpose. You can buy them online. You can go eBay. eBay's got some nice ones on there. There's a few blacksmiths that make them, so go out there and have a look under. But yeah, you can get them from Vaughn's, eBay, other blacksmiths. Faversham Forge, I think, makes them. Anvils.co.uk is Vaughn's, and they do some really nice stuff. They've got all different types of ones. You can even build them yourself if you know how. There's plenty of videos on YouTube for that. So yeah, fudges. That's about it, really. I'll see you all later.